No, but like, do you see where I'm coming from? It's like, why does
Today,
it matter?
with our allies, we embark on an operation of unparalleled importance to establish a beachhead at Normandy and roll back the German aggression that has terrorized Europe for
You
the
know what I
past
mean?
5 years.
Mhm.
Get your head down and keep moving! Daniel! On me!
I don't see why it matters, honestly, though.
Well, it's like to me, I'm
Take the
friends with
Bangalore and
people,
get to the
and
seawall!
like we rarely, like none of my friends, we rarely.
Daniels! This is what you
Talk
trained
about
for! Now
like
pick up that
politics. Like
banger!
I've never, like me and you will talk about like it, but the way
You
we
can
talk
do
about
this!
it isn't
Yes,
the way
sir!
that he's trying to talk about it.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Jesus!
Like me and you can sit and
Yeah.
talk about like I can have a different view, and then we can talk. Like if you try to give a different view from me, you basically just get called a retard. Even if
Yeah,
it's like even more radical than his view. And it makes no sense
Daniels!
to me.
Use the banger! I'll cover you! After we
yeah,
breach, keep pushing
fucking what
towards the bunker!
people, like, won't even have a point to say, but they think
We're
they're
almost
right.
there!
It's not even that. He'll state an opinion,
Pull it!
and
Fire in the hole!
he'll instantly,
Ready!
like, if you don't agree with him, it's just basically, oh, you caught the lip card, didn't you? And at one point, I said something more radical than him.
That wound looks bad. Here, take this. Thanks, bud. All right, here we go.
You know? Like, how is me saying stuff more radical than he? And then I still called it. I don't get it.
I think your dad caught a case of the retard.
Ain't nothing left.
Cause, if he can't fucking tell what the fuck a lip thing is, then, he probably shouldn't be opening his mouth. Like, my thing, too, is, I don't think you should be able to call somebody something if you yourself don't even know what the fuck it means.
No, he knows what it means. Like, it's just a basic insult for people who are libertarian. And it's like, who cares? Sure, okay, you can generalize people and say, yeah, because they're libertarian, they're, like, retarded. Sure, but it's like, there are retards on both sides of the spectrum, bud. I promise you.
That's the salt way. Make it a make it.
Like, have you seen
There
Kanye
is.
West?
Yes, sir.
And Mrs. Kardashian?
Ugh.
Remember, they're on the same political figure my dad is. Khloe Kardashian is on the same political figure my dad is. And I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure she's like more dumb than anything that could have came out of fucking Hollywood.
Most likely, honestly.
Well, let's turn.
Styles, Aiello with me. Daniels, you and Justin take the last bunker.
Like, am I wrong? Like, she's pretty fucking stupid. But then you got like people like what's his name? Neil Tice.
DeGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
One more. We got this, Daniel.
Like, I'm not sure what his political view is, but my dad called him even it before, saying that he was a retard. Like, you know how ironic that is?
I was about to say, isn't...
Suspect.
Let me double check this.
Like, he's a scientist, I believe, who worked at NASA.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you're talking about an actual astrophysicist,
Yeah.
and, you know, kind of one of the biggest names in science.
Literally
Come here, buddy.
is known for being one
I
of
can't
the
walk.
greatest,
Oh shit.
like,
Get me the
living
fuck outta here.
beings of, like, our like, of,
We're gonna get you
like,
outta here.
the
Stay with me.
generations now.
We've got to get over to that CCP.
Oh my god, my parents, my mom
On your
really
left.
wanted to stop. She really loves Stephen King, but when she found out that, like, he supported Hillary, she, like, was, like, contemplating not, like, reading his stuff anymore,
We gotta take cover.
or watching any of his movies.
How many? Too many.
Is she fucking
Come on.
stupid?
You call that fucking clear?
They act like it.
I was gonna say, like, do they support drugs? No. No, this is an actual question. Do they support drugs?
Hang in there.
The, basically not the pharmaceutical, the street drugs.
They
Keep your
support
head
weed.
down.
I'm talking about, like, cocaine and shit.
They
Like,
keep coming.
then they can't read Stephen King
down,
then,
let's move.
because Stephen King was a cocaine addict, and most books that he ever wrote, he was doing coke while writing them.
We gotta move. I got you.
Boom, you
It
can't
takes a
read.
motherfucker to write a book about kids having more.
We can get down here.
Where do you think he got the idea from?
I got you.
There's nothing telling him not to.
Yeah, honestly,
Stay
back when he
down.
wrote it, I don't think it was that big of a deal anyway.
Oh man, I'm bleeding out. Just keep pressure on it.
Like, how do you write that? Like, try to imagine writing something like that in 2019.
It would never get published.
Like, all you have to write is just kids have sex and then you get fucked.
Okay, stay with me. Medic! I need morphine. You gotta hang on. Those girls
I
in
like
Paris
how
are waiting for you.
one of my great grandfathers
Of course they are.
was in World War II,
How about another
and he actually had a morphine addiction
You kidding me? That's okay.
because he got shot, and so they gave him morphine.
But
But like, I guess 3 people gave it to him.
Stay awake. Hey, Daniel. I'm here.
Because he got shot like in the chest,
me.
so they pumped him with 3
I need a
morphine
goddamn
sticks.
medic.
Yeah.
So for the whole rest of the war, he
I
got
got this. Go.
he kept getting morphine. Like, he kept stealing it.
You'll take care of him. I need you with me, Daniels. Listen up. There's a GPF cannon by the farmhouse up the road. It's tearing up the beach. Let's move.
My
We'll come back
family's
for you. Check your ammo
very,
and grenades.
well
Up
published.
the road now.
Move it up. Daniels, I got ammo.
Dude, I really want to
Get to
be
the
able to
farmhouse.
write
Ready to
books,
engage.
so I might get back into it. Like during the, no, honestly, during the semester, I'm going to put time into like hobbies that I don't usually do.
Lob it a grenade.
That's probably a good idea for you. Especially like your mental state and shit. Just, you know, just don't spend too much time on some of that other stuff. Because early on, I made that same mistake. I tried finding something that would keep my interest, and it took pretty much all my time away from.
Yeah.
It's
Go on.
yeah, it's don't really do. What's up?
I don't know. Like usually, like I'll do the same thing where I'll get into like a hobby, and then That's the only hobby I'll do, like a long ass while. And like, yeah, it's a very bad thing just to do like one thing repetitively.
Mopped them up good.
Oh yeah, dude, it fucks you up. I see. Like it honestly like burns through your mental state far quicker than your school can.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't wanna.
Well, the problem is, one of my friends was supposed to help me with it, but me and her stopped being friends. So, like, I'm all by myself on that shit.
Alright, fellas, rally on me to the assembly point.
But it's supposed to be, like, 300 pages. It's like, I don't know how to contemplate writing 300 pages. And the thing is, I don't think it's like, I don't think you can, like, fit all the information in a short story, you know?
Pretty good. Not good enough for Pearson.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it would work with that kind of story.
maybe I'll get home by Christmas with a couple medals on my chest. But first, we gotta take Marigny.
Schmeling versus LaMotta.
Schmeling would have KO'd LaMotta.
No way. And Schmeling's a Nazi. I'd shoot him in all.
I may take a nap for a little while.
Alrighty, I'm gonna be here, just praying to actually get a run past Stronghold.
Ready, Sergeant. You've got
Alrighty.
Oh, your word.
I might only be a little bit. So.
Don't mean shit.
Alrighty, just call me back
Alright.
whenever.
Alrighty.
So you're good.
Alrighty.
just fine.
Love you,
Thank you, sir.
Alright, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Alrighty.
You got guts.
Alright.
Alright. I just don't want to see him.
Let's listen to the story of Bioshock.
Tanks rolling!
Hang on tight, boys. It's gonna get rough. What else is new?
Have you ever wondered about the connection between the flying city of Columbia and the underwater city of Rapture?
Let's
What if I told you time travel? Well, it's actually more complicated than that. This series will tell you everything you need to understand Bioshock's entire story, utilizing audio diaries, voxophones, kinetoscopes, and gameplay footage, in addition to our narration. My name is Magic, and I'm narrating the story of Columbia and Bioshock Infinite.
Fun's
And I am Jack Tanner,
You know why he's
and
always
I'm
writing
narrating the story
Pass
of
the read
Rapture
pass.
and everything else Bioshock.
Yeah, earned him an Article
Gaming,
15 and a
Leaving,
demotion.
and Fool
He had to be a hard ass,
were
so
kind
his
enough
men
to
paid the
contribute
price.
gameplay footage
Mission
for
was
the
full bar,
series.
a massive.
If you'd like to see more of their
Nazis had
stuff,
no mercy.
check them out.
Hell, we only
Other
survived because they
clips
didn't
are
have
used
time to
as
see the
well,
Western
and they
exit.
are sourced in the credits
Almost
and
lost
description.
everything thanks to that son of a bitch.
The infinite universes of
Turner still
Bioshock
ain't over
operate
it.
on a concept
Matter
of
of fact, he
limited
was the one who
infinity,
wrote 'em up.
using a multi-dimensional theory
Pearson figures if he makes you a model platoon,
unproven in
you'll
our
get it
own.
scrubbed.
Through the natural progression of time,
Yeah.
anything
Now
that
you
deviates
get
by
it.
choice or chance can
It's why
become
he's never
divergent
gonna give up.
timelines, each
He'd
separate
kill
from
to
the
have it
other.
removed.
However, divergences that are not significantly different can be representationally superimposed into a single timeline bundle. The result is a tree with constants, clearly visible branches, trunks, and roots, as well as variables, an infinite and immeasurable system of invisibly fine branches branching off of other branches. As illustrated by quantum mechanics such as the observer effect, life in the form of the observer matters just as much as the fabric of the universe itself, and can be impossible to tell whether the universe creates the mind or the mind creates the universe. In one such universe, and many like it, on April 19, 1874, a baby was born, and then named Booker DeWitt. Elsewhere in the 1870s, a child named Rosalind Lutece was born. For the next 20 years, Rosalind became a transit physicist, and she became one of the world's top physicists. One of her first inventions was the voxophone, which allowed one to make audio recordings. She used her knowledge of atomic structure to invent a new test field, which allowed an atom to float midair. She documented her discoveries and barriers to transdimensional travel in 1889.
That's black fire in the distance.
When I was a girl, I dreamt of standing in a room looking at a girl who was not myself, who stood looking at another girl. also was, and was not myself. My
Move
mother
it to
told
the
me how
second
I
floor!
I saw it as the beginning of a career in physics. I had trapped the atom in mid-air. Colleagues called my Lutece field quantum levitation, but in fact it was nothing of the sort. Magicians levitate. My atom simply failed to fall. If an atom could be suspended indefinitely, well, why not an apple? If an apple, why not a city?
Through her experiments, Rosalind discovered the Lutece particle and found that she could interact with an atom and see it respond. She slowly began to discover that someone else interacted similarly in return. The other person was her, from another timeline, one where she had been born male, as Robert Lutece. On December 29, 1890, a portion of the United States military conducted an expedition that resulted in the Wounded Knee Massacre. Booker DeWitt, now a soldier, was among the men who fought the Native Americans. He fought so brutally that his fellow soldiers nicknamed him the White Injun. Booker later came to regret his actions, and in 1891, he attended a baptism led by Preacher Whitting. When Whitting tried to baptize Booker, Booker refused. In 1892, Booker became employed by Pinkerton's National Detective Agency. Eventually, Booker's wife became pregnant. Mrs. DeWitt died giving birth to Anna DeWitt. However, another timeline existed where Booker accepted the baptism. In that timeline, Booker felt his sins had been washed away. He renewed himself in religious belief and changed his name to Father Zachary Hale Comstock. In 1892, a tear in the fabric of reality appeared before Comstock. The tear showed a possible future depicting the scene of a flying city destroying buildings. Comstock believed that the Archangel Columbia showed him this vision to encourage him to build a flying city to bring justice to the mountains of man. Comstock became a famous preacher and eventually lobbied his way into politics, giving him the dexterity to fund a respectable amount of wealth. In Comstock's timeline, Rosalind became relatively successful with her experiments in her Lutece field. He met Rosalind and they partnered to achieve their shared dream of a flying city. Rosalind wanted to progress science and use her invention to levitate the city, and Comstock wanted her prophecy fulfilled. Comstock agreed to fund Rosalind's research in the hopes their dream could come to fruition. Unfortunately, Comstock's money was not enough to fund the construction of an entire city. In 1893, Comstock approached the United States Congress for the funds to complete the construction of a city, appealing to the Christian values of spreading the word of Christianity and the greatness of American exceptionalism. Congress agreed and the construction accelerated on the city. Comstock decided to name the city Columbia, after the Archangel. Entrepreneur Jeremiah Fink, owner of Fink Manufacturing, then began to assist with the construction of Columbia. Fink saw the promise of what the city could become and wanted in on the market.
The truth is, I don't have a lot of time for all that prophecy nonsense. I tell you, belief is just a commodity. Old Comstock, well, he does produce, but like any tradesman, he's obliged to barter his product for the earthly ores. You see, one does not raise a barn on song alone. No, sir. That's Fink timber, a Fink hammer, and Fink's hand to swing it.
Everyone open! I got eyes on two
me.
packs. Daniel,
Lefty soil is on.
Comstock's wife, now known as Lady Comstock, became just as reformed as her husband.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer? Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
Watch out! Friendly tank coming over the
To
train!
those who loved me, I was the most generous of souls.
Another enemy
There
position
was no
just past
pain
ahead.
I would deny them.
Bob in a smoke!
No betrayal I would not gladly give. And when I had scorched the hearts of all who loved me,
Stay
the
behind the
prophet
tank!
said, "There is nothing you can do for which I will not forgive you. For God has granted me sight, and through his eyes,
Throw the
you
smoke
are
grenade!
In the following months, Rosalind Rosalind's research benefited from all the funding she received. Communication with Robert was slow at first, but once communication became more concrete, they managed to collaborate to build the Lutece device, which allowed one to move from one reality to another. Comstock was fascinated with the invention and personally used it to view other realities, so that he could call upon for knowledge when needed. Such knowledge earned him the title of Prophet.
When a soul is born again, what happens to the one left behind in the baptismal water? Is he simply gone? Or does he exist in some other world, alive, with sin intact?
Comstock seems to have been made sterile by simple exposure to our contraption. A theory. Just as sexual reproduction can de-emphasize the traits of each parent, so goes the effect of multiple realities on our own. Your traits dissipate until they become unrecognizable or cease to exist.
Then stretch thinner.
Comstock's use of the Lutece device had the side effect of making him sterile and age somewhat faster. Meanwhile, construction of the city began to come to a close. Columbia entered the 1893 Chicago World Fair, Columbian Exposition, as an astounding marvel of science. Another marvel of Columbia was the kinetoscope video recorder.
Those boys are running out of time. You're on your own. Take the jeeps and head out. Move!
All right, snap to it. Charlie's up shit creek and we're the paddle. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, which way to Marigny? Follow this road to the next village over.
On September 9th, Comstock presented Columbia and gave many public addresses about the importance of the city to not only America, but also to the world through Christianity.
Keep an eye out for retreating crowds. They'll run right on top of Charlie Country. We gotta get there first. Swing left.
Why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I'm not a holy man.
Hey, there's crowds up ahead.
Go!
Go!
Most remarkable thing.
Hold on.
You're
Go
my
ahead.
prophet,
Answers ahead.
but it
Watch out.
erases within the
Close
grasp
one.
of one
Taking
suggestion.
fire! Need reinforcements!
How can
We're
you
pinned down!
not see it in this world?
Which way? Hang on. Floor in. Ah, straight.
Can't hold them much
And the
longer!
Lord saw the wickedness of man was great, and he repented he had made man on the earth. Rain. 40 days and 40 nights of the stuff, and he left not a thing that walked
Suspect!
alive.
Grab the wheel! I'm getting
See,
out the
my
gun!
friends,
I'm on it, man!
Even God is entitled to a do-over. And what is Columbia if not another
Can't hold
opportunity
them much longer! Charlie's
for another
counting my
time?
knife.
As the months and years
Roadblock!
pass,
There's an
so
opening! Hold on!
men of
Enemy
Congress
troops! Out to
turn
the right!
to righteousness. And through the technology of men, the dollars of Washington, the Lord worked his will upon Columbia and raised her high
ahead, Big
above
Mouth!
the Sodom below.
Almost there, hang on!
And when I came
Charlie
to
Company's
Washington,
got it out!
Congress
They're all
saw
over the
my
house!
vision for Columbia.
Boy, coming in!
But it is the burden of the prophet to bring the wicked to righteousness. For what am I?
Turn
If
left!
not a mirror to
Don't let
reflect
up!
the face of God?
That's all you got?
The Archangel tells me that Columbia will only survive so long as my line sits the throne.
Clean
Yet
up
Lady
the rest.
Comstock produces no child. I have done what a man
Set up
can
the
do if
perimeter
there
by
is
the
no
road.
child.
All clear!
That's the test about the matter. But even she refuses to help.
Daniels, get back here! We have to
Rally
take
up.
out those
In order for his prophecy to come true, Comstock needed a child. Rosalind informed him of how his overuse of the Lutece device led to his impotence. Comstock asked her to help him have a child, and she quickly refused.
July 26th. We're
Meanwhile, people impressed at the fair began moving to live in Columbia, currently stationed over Chicago. However, a problem arose when there was no lower-class workers to upkeep maintenance in Columbia.
I'm good now. You get some rest.
No. I told you, Comstock. You sell them paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom.
Our job is to lay down suppressive fire from that church. Any questions? Good, I have a question. Save them up, Styles. You want a gold star. Let's go.
Why, you can say they're simple souls.
Holy shit! Cover fire on the left! Cover fire from the left!
Fink began importing African-American convicts from Georgia into Columbia. Much of the United States at this time, especially Columbia, was quite discriminatory in the way of race. Meanwhile, Comstock and Rosalind argued over what to do about this impotence and need for a child. Rosalind proposed that they acquire a child from a timeline where he wasn't impotent, and Comstock agreed. Rosalind used the Lutece device to open a tear to send Robert to arrange a meeting with an alternate version of Comstock. In the timeline where Booker refused baptism, Booker was in an extreme amount of debt with very bad people. On October 8th, Robert Lutece approached him and offered him a deal. Robert offered to pay off all Booker's debt in exchange for his daughter, Anna. To save his own skin, Booker accepted the deal and gave Anna to Robert. Booker immediately regretted his decision and chased Robert down. When he found Robert leaving from the tear, Booker tried to take Anna back from Comstock, who ordered the Luteces to turn the Lutece device off. The tear shut, cutting off Anna's pinky finger. Before long, Robert began to fall ill due to the effects of being taken from one's own reality. Fortunately, he had Rosalind to look after him.
When I finally brought my brother through, he seemed to lack the capacity to square his own reality with this one. I suspected such a thing would happen, yet had no means to accommodate his distress. His behavior was that of the feeble-minded. He hemorrhaged nearly continuously from his nose. Luckily, I was able to transfuse him from my own veins and thus avoid catastrophe.
Watch your flank!
In the end, it was music that proved therapeutic. It grounded his thoughts. The middle C vibrates at 262 hertz. Must have walked the universe.
Move it to the door! Down on our
The
fighters!
test field contains my quantum atom with waves of light, allowing for safe measurement. Sound familiar, brother? That's because you were measuring precisely the same atom from a neighboring world. We used the universe as a telegraph. Switching the field on or off became dots and dashes. Dreadfully slow. But now you and I could whisper through the wall.
Get to the ladder. Hope nobody's scared of heights.
Would it matter?
Nope.
Brother, what Comstock failed to understand is that our contraption is a window not into prophecy, but probability. But his money means the Lutece field could become the Lutece tear, a window between worlds,
Eyes on
a
Zussman. Get
window
ready.
through which you and I
All right,
might
you're moving.
finally be together.
Play suppressive fire so they can take out those flat guys.
You have been transfused, brother, into a new reality. But your body rejects the cognitive dissonance through confusion and hemorrhage. But we are together, and I will lend you. But what separates us now but a single chromosome?
One more.
Brother, I have told you many times that I encountered this particular Caesar before he crossed the Rubicon. When I met Comstock, he was little more than a preacher, able to move both members of the flock and all members of Congress with equal dexterity. He believed in my work, and his influence bought the funds I so needed. And if he wanted to use tears to play prophet, that was his prerogative. But at some point, the man became incapable of distinguishing his performance from his person. I sit in judgment. Then again, it was I who built the stage.
Nice shot!
Rosalind made several recordings to give to Robert to remind him of who he was and where he was.
The hell was that?
Must be Turner. Keep at it. Cover them so they can support Zussman.
Winged him!
After Anna had also grown accustomed to her reality, Comstock presented her to the public in Colombia. He renamed her Elizabeth and claimed that Lady Comstock had given birth to a miracle child, the Lamb of Colombia, in just 7 days.
Everyone out! Now! Jesus! I got you! Hold on! No! No! Look out! Get out of the way! Get out of there! Hurry!
Lady Comstock, however, refused to allow the child to live in Comstock House, and so Comstock began to look for alternatives to Elizabeth's household. After the World Fair ended, Columbia began a tour around the eastern and southern portions of the United States, making periodic stops at major cities.
You see wings on me, Private? No, Sergeant.
Jeremiah Fink's brother, Albert Fink, composed music for a living. Tears were much more common in Colombia than elsewhere due to the Lutece device's use, and Albert managed to find new tears. Through the tears, he could hear music that hadn't been designed yet. So in 1894, Albert began plagiarizing the songs he heard from tears and selling them as his own work, gaining a fortune that even his brother could respect.
I had thought you were dear brother. When you told me that you heard wonderful music drifting from holes in the thin air, I began to doubt your mental integrity. But not only have you made your fortune from these two dads, you have lit the path for me as well.
Crowds are gonna try to overrun our position! Use the flamethrower to put them out! Got it!
Some of the most popular songs Albert plagiarized were After You've Gone, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Fortunate Son, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, God Only Knows, Goodnight Irene, Shiny Happy People, Tainted Love, and Wild Prairie Rose. Jeremiah Fink began to research into tears to try to increase his wealth. Through the tears, he found another reality with a brilliant scientist named Dr. Yi Su-chang.
Dear brother, these holes in the thin air continue to pay dividends. I know not which musician you borrow your notes from, but if he has half the genius of the biologist I now observe, well, you might be the Mozart of Colombia.
The unchallenged primary political party of Colombia was the Founders Party. The leading members of the Founders Party of Colombia consisted of Comstock, their leader, Fink, the richest man in Colombia, Flambeau, Fink's associate, Saltonstall, Marlowe, Vanderwald, and H. Clark. As 1894 came to a close, many of the workers in Colombia felt oppressed, and they formed a protest group called the Vox Populi. As the group became more organized, it became a larger threat to the existing party. So on December 28th, Comstock used his position to have the Vox Populi crushed. 40 members of the Vox Populi died, and the rest went into hiding. When Lady Comstock found what he had done, she began to doubt him.
Tonight, the prophet moved against his political enemies. He preaches mercy, but 40 souls lie tonight dead in unmarked graves. If a man was ever unworthy of grace, who would be my husband? But when I was beyond redemption, he offered it anyway.
For a month, we've been tightening.
How can can I
If we're gonna make
deny
our mark, we
forgiveness
gotta
to,
be ready for anything.
to one who with
Like
love
teaming up with
granted
the
it to
SOE,
me?
British Special Forces. Something big's happening.
On January 4th, 1895, Lady Comstock became delusioned of her husband. She knew the miracle child nonsense was a lie. She confronted and accused Rosalind of being responsible for Elizabeth. Rosalind tried to explain Elizabeth's sudden appearance, but Lady Comstock had difficulty believing her.
Must be stopped.
I know the prophet is a liar, but he cannot be. I know the prophet is a murderer, but he cannot be. For if the future lies only in the imagination of God, why would he reveal it to such a...
All right, there's our target.
...monster?
I gotta give those crowds some credit. Train's right on time. Biggest train I've
Lady
ever seen.
Comstock seems to believe the child is a result of some errant act of carnality between myself and her beloved prophet. I told the poor woman the truth, that the child was a product of our little contraption, but I think she found that less believable than her delusion.
Daniels, since you and Zussman were so gung-ho at marrying you, you'll provide me with fire support.
Lutez says the bastard is a creation not of her womb, but of some unholy science. I don't know which is true. The child is no more divine than I. What says that from my husband's prophecy? He begs my silence, but I can only offer him forgiveness. But with repentance, need come truth. I can suffer his lies no longer.
After thinking it over, Lady Comstock decided that she could not live with the lies anymore, and she told her husband that she was going to go to him with the truth. Upon hearing this, Comstock made arrangements for her assassination so that she couldn't expose him. Lady Comstock's maid, Daisy Fitzroy, walked into her home to find Lady Comstock had been murdered. Comstock found it easy to then blame Fitzroy as the murderer. Fitzroy went into hiding, met the Vox Populi, and managed to levy her underground celebratory status into high-ranking position in the Vox Populi. Lady Comstock's tomb became an important icon in Colombia.
Shit! Daniels, get up!
Everyone in the jeep now!
Let's go! Let's go! Hold on! Shit! Look out! Stay on the path! Trees are coming down! Can you see it? There it is! Hit the gas! Watch it! Right! Right turn ahead! Faster! Under the bridge! For it!
Meanwhile, Elizabeth had become unruly. Comstock began construction on a new structure in Colombia called Monument Island. He wanted it to be not only a symbol of Colombia, but also the home from which his daughter would see the world. Through the tears, Fink saw Suchong using gene-altering substances called Adam and Eve. Fink took note of locations where he could find Adam and began sending underwater expeditions to acquire
Now's your chance! Take the
Fink
wheel!
improved upon Suchong's design by adding an oxidizing agent to make them digestible. His so-called invention became known as a vigor. Due to the altered state of the vigor, Fink chose to use salt as a catalyst instead of the much more expensive substance. Many vigors were created and plagiarized from Suchong's creations. However, one of Fink's employees, Marlowe, who also happened to be a member of the Founders Party, designed a new vigor called the Murder of Crows. Fink and Marlowe began selling vigors, marketing them as supernatural powers gifted to mankind.
We gotta get to the front of the train! Keep firing! Up top! Inside the train car! More coming up! SG! Nice, Daniel! Get us out of here! They can't hit us if we get in close!
Terrace, Fink also saw cyborg creatures known as Big Daddies, residing in another reality. He used resources from Fink's manufacturing to reverse engineer what he found, building his own cyborg creature. He used resources from Fink manufacturing to reverse engineer what he found, building his own cyborg creature. After a few iterations in a few months, Fink managed to create the Songbird, a hulking robotic bird creature. He put Elizabeth and Songbird through a series of experiments to try to get them to imprint on one another. What would have been a long and grueling process occurred rather rapidly as the two developed genuine affection for one another.
I'll take you to your platoon.
I'm sorry.
Fink's bird is a
Who the hell are
repulsive
you?
creature, but I suppose a prison needs a guard. What surprised me is not how the girl has imprinted upon the monster. After all, one might observe a baby chimpanzee accept a wire replica for its mother. But I did not expect the brute to be capable of forming an attachment in return. Perhaps it could prove a better father to her than the two she has known.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps, and Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
August 1944.
Fink, having learned everything he could from the terrace in which Suchong resided, decided to try to turn his research and funds in other directions.
Our platoon's in the middle of Paris, working with the resistance. Rousseau and Crowley have a plan to sabotage the occupation, and that means striking elsewhere. Using the documents we obtained from the train, Rousseau now proposes Nazi officers to infiltrate the garrison.
For 3 years, Colombia continued forward, maintaining its balance. However, the divide between rich and poor widened considerably, and Comstock's racist attitude deepened.
As a boy, I had a dog named Bill. Like all dogs, Bill was a loyal friend. If we had not fed him, Bill would have been loyal. If we had struck him, Bill would have been loyal.
The cover story must be
Only when the colored man can make that claim will he take his place in society.
You were sent by Herr Spiegel and foreign intelligence to arrange for Heinrich's safe evacuation to Berlin.
To tax the black more than the white, is that not cruel? To forbid the mixing of the races, is that not cruel? To give the vote to the white man and deny it to the yellow, the black, the red, is that
Recruiting an
not
outside
cruel?
man came at a terrible price. You have to find him.
But is it not cruel to banish your children from a perfect garden? Or drown your flock under an ocean of water? Cruelty can be instructive. And what is Columbia, if not the schoolhouse of the Lord?
Who sent you?
Herr Spiegel.
Good.
On October 31st, 1900, development of a vigor called Devil's Kiss started a fire in Fink Manufacturing. The section of the complex that held the fire was disconnected from the rest of Columbia and allowed to sink towards the earth like a slow, flaming meteor. Fink Manufacturing officially denied any involvement in the fire. On January 1st, 1901, Columbia's police were repressing Vox Populi protesters when violence broke out between the two groups. Chief of Police Jefferson Poole publicly claimed that the violence perpetrated from the Vox Populi would not be tolerated.
Die Papiere bitte. Und bitte reichen Sie uns Ihre Tasche.
Bitte sehr.
Ich habe Sie hier noch nie gesehen. Was ist der Grund Ihres Besuchs?
Ich habe Reisedokumente für Polizeiführer Heinrich.
Ich wurde darüber nicht informiert. Aber Ihre Papiere scheinen in Ordnung zu sein. Sie können weiter, Fräulein Schneider.
Now remember, your contact's name is Fisher. He's wearing a grey officer's uniform. Tell me the passphrase.
Berlin.
Good luck.
französische Spionin mit diesen ganzen einer weiteren Nachtschicht aus.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte die Störung, mein Herr.
Wie kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Haben Sie die Werke Valenz gelesen?
Ja, das Herbstlied mag ich besonders gerne.
Es ist auch einer meiner Lieblingsgedichte.
Bitte hier entlang, Fräulein.
We must be brief.
Are you ready to make the exchange?
No, you're early. And I'm late for a meeting. I'll have the explosives in a case matching yours. We'll have to make the swap in the war room.
Lead the way.
No, they're watching me. Use your cover to get into Heinrich's office on the 3rd floor. From there, you can cut across to the north wing and avoid the checkpoints. We shouldn't be seen together. Go now, and I'll meet you in the war room.
Guten Abend. Kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein, Fräulein?
Ja, ich habe Reisedokumente für Herrn Heinrich. Ist er da?
Nein, er ist momentan in einer wichtigen Besprechung. Sie können gerne in seinem Büro warten, er kommt gleich zurück.
Ich habe Sie noch nie gesehen. Darf ich fragen, was Sie an meinem Fenster zu suchen haben?
Verzeihung, Herr Kommandant. Ich wollte gerade nur etwas frische Luft schnappen. Ich bin Gerda Schneider. Ich komme aus Berlin, um Ihnen Ihre Reisepapiere zu bringen.
Fräulein Schneider. Ich habe auf Ihren Auslandsstudium gehört. Es war in Cambridge, oder?
Ja, das ist richtig. Wenn es Ihnen jetzt recht ist, kann ich Ihnen Ihre Reisepapiere zeigen.
Da kommen wir noch sicher.
Vielen Dank.
Danken mir sehr noch nicht. Fräulein Schneider. Now, if you will indulge me, perhaps we can converse in English. As you know, I'm sure practice makes perfect. Bitte. Nehmen Sie das Blatt. Have a seat. So, Herr Gruber sent you to arrange for my departure. I am flattered.
It was Herr Commander Spiegel.
Sehr gut. Very good. One cannot be too careful these days.
You look so serious.
Let us drink. To my return to the fatherland. The French deserve each other. But my God, I will miss the cuisine. Take the ortolan. That tiny, delicate songbird. Its eyes poked out so that it can gorge. And then it's drowned in cognac. It's ingenious. I'm not sure what I will miss more. Savoring the sweet flesh or watching it thrash to death. But there is one thing of which I am certain. Watching your son flail as he drowned under my boot gave me the greatest pleasure of all.
This is for my comrades. This is for my son. pour me. Vive la résistance.
Die gewünschten Berichte aus Berlin sind gerade gekommen.
Danke. Ich werde sie mir schnellstmöglich ansehen.
In Ordnung.
Schnapp den Spion! Was hat das zu bedeuten? Es wird Sprengstoff aus dem Munitionslager. 7 wurden zuletzt in der Nähe gesehen.
Ja,
Zeigen Sie alle Ihre Papiere vor.
Der französische Widerstand hat seine nächtlichen Überfälle verstärkt.
Halt! Geben Sie mir sofort Ihre Papiere! Ist das Blut an Ihrem Ärmel?
Ich fürchte, das ist Tinte. Heute ist einer dieser Tage.
Legen Sie Ihre Aktentasche zur Inspektion auf den Tisch.
Die Tasche wurde unten überprüft.
Fräulein, Ihre Tasche! Sofort! Da!
You never disappoint.
We've been compromised. The whole bloody place is on alert.
They captured our contact.
Tell me you made the switch.
Yes, I have the explosives.
Then we're staying on mission. We'll rendezvous in the courtyard after you plant the charges.
Have to be quiet.
Ist da jemand?
Just one more. Now it's up to you and your team, Daniels.
Something's wrong. We should go now.
Hold your fire.
Let him have it!
Grenade!
Jerry's still inside. We have to take him out. Yeah, take this. Rousseau, get a smoke in there. Clear the lobby and then sweep the building. Enemy reinforcements are coming. All right, do it.
First aid kit's ready! Area clear! Daniel, Sussman, head upstairs and secure the second floor. We'll clear out the rest down here. Room clear. Gotta set up defenses. Germans will be here soon. We'll see them coming from here. If they get close, use the Molotovs. The whole city's fighting back. We're almost there. They're throwing smoke down the street. Here they come. Daniels, aim for the driver. Everyone else, wait till they're in range. Nice shot. MG, open fire. Keep them off that bridge. Flamethrower in front. Snipers in the building across the Seine. They're getting too close. Enemies in front, use your Molotov. Throw the grenade! Half-track's coming across that far bridge. Take out that half-track turret. Toss it out! Making a push. Use Molotov cocktail. Grenade out! Hands are shreks! We gotta get out of here! Come on, Daniel! Incoming half-track! Daniel, grab that Panzer Shrek and take out that half-track! Crowley and Pearson up ahead.
October. We're in October. We thought with the liberation of Paris we'd be one step closer to home. But our troubles are just beginning. We're fighting in a city now, Aachen. The crowd's got a death grip on it, and for good reason. We're drilling a hole clear through their western border. Davis has us going block by block, house by house. Knock.
Let's go, let's go!
Come on, on, Daniels.
Daniels! I got you! Keep your head down! God damn it! We keep crushing them and they keep coming back! We can't hold the plasma much longer!
Artillery's on its way. They're saying 10 minutes tops.
Might as well be 10 hours! Lieutenant Turner, we need tank support
The
now!
tanks are covering our
Everybody
flank.
pipe down and let me think, goddammit! We don't have time to think! All right, Daniel! You and Aiello go with Pearson and call it in! Move!
All right,
covering fire! Daniel, get to the field phone! I'm going!
Daniels! Come!
Here you go, Sarge!
Dagwood White 27 of Villain. We're drawing fire. Requesting immediate support to phase line 2, over.
Copy that, but we'll be leaving our flank exposed.
All right, just get your asses here as soon as you can.
Understood. Working on it. Over.
And make it quick, these packs are tearing us apart. Over and out.
All right, boys, we're rerouting to the Stat Theater. The first platoon needs us. Enemy dispositions unknown. Switching to radio and intercom.
Radio master on.
Rapson, we're taking a right to cut back to the theater.
Right ahead. Roger that, Perez.
Abrams, Poole, hold position here with 2nd platoon to cover this flank until we get back.
Copy that. You got it, Perez.
Everyone stay sharp. Watch the windows for infantry. All right, Rapson, let's move.
Hey, I got movement right side. Our boys at the theater are dealing with the same shit we are. The second we sweep out the Germans, we'll rush back in.
We're on their turf now. Whole different ballgame.
They want a bloodbath? That's what we'll give them. They don't have a chance in hell.
That's not how they see it. Strike through.
Ready to fire! Crowd infantry are blocked down. Small arms fire. They're assaulting our guys. Fire at will! Right side!
We gotta mop out the infantry or we'll leave ourselves exposed!
Dagwood White, 27 to Villain. What's your location?
Inbound! Pushing through resistance on our west flank! Over!
Hurry up, Perez! Over and out.
Rapson, 1st platoon's taking heavy fire!
All right, get the lead out!
Rapson, slow down! I can't see you!
Got eyes on the cathedral. We're almost there. Panzer, right side, right side!
Rapson?
Fire in the hole! Hatches! Shit! No! Shit! Get out! Get out!
Rapson! No!
Perez, can't penetrate that Panzer's front armor. Gotta flank it!
Copy that. Move it around! Perfect hit!
Round in the breach!
Tank destroyed! Rapson, come in. Rapson, can you hear me? Christ. Rapson. I'm sorry. Let's go! Gotta climb!
Tank! Tank!
Fuck! Tiger! Lure it back! We need to hit its flank! We got another Panzer here too!
Right side hit!
We have to move! We're too exposed! He's got a beat on us! We're hit! He's got us targeted!
Panzer, right side!
Tank hitting us from behind! We're in their sights! We gotta move!
We're getting beat up! Nailed it! Got the bastard! Tiger, right side! We still got a tiger to take out. We're not leaving till we kill that last tank. I don't see the enemy armor. Solid hit on the flank. Great shot! Tank destroyed! Move up the hill where the Tiger came in. Theater should be over the rise.
Dagwood White 27 villain! We can't hold out much longer!
Villain to Dagwood White 27. Rabson is down. It's just us now. We're on our way. Head up this hill. Repair what I can down here. The theater's just around the corner. Take out those packs hitting the theater. Round in the breach! There's the theater. Looks like Turner's squad is in the shed. We've got German armor here. Take out that Panzer tank now! We're getting beat up! I don't think we can take much more. Enemy tank destroyed! Incoming enemy vehicles! Take them out! Infantry and Panzerschreck! Apartments, get ahead! Reloading! They're pulling back! Keep on them! Almost there! Off up the straggler! Panzerschreck! Above us! Run! Anyone got eyes on more targets? Not seeing anything! I think we're clear! That's all of them! Villain to Dagwood White 27. Plaza is clear. Repeat, Plaza is clear.
Appreciate the assist, sir. Dagwood, White out. All right, Perez is gonna hold position at the theater to cover our flank. We need to push toward the Hotel Allendorf without armor support. Let's move!
All right, let's do this.
Hotel's been a Nazi stronghold for weeks. We need to capture it to take the city.
Be a lot easier if we had a couple of tanks with us.
Perez needs to hold this ground. We're the spearhead on this one. Check the windows.
Just keep sharp.
Ambush, take cover! There's movement!
Seems pretty quiet, but that probably ain't a good thing.
Daniels, what do you see?
Skies look clear. Guess our bombers did their run.
You taking in the sights, Private? What the hell you looking at?
I got eyes on the hotel. No troops on the balcony. Not seeing them anywhere else either. Must be holed up inside, reinforced.
Stay alert. Those apartments could be crawling with the enemy.
More like the whole 2 blocks.
Huh?
We're clear!
Move up. Stay alert.
I can't see anything!
Throw the grenade!
Germans across! Take them out!
Have the truck! Let's keep these traps! Can't see them! Stay down!
Clearing! Get ready to fire!
More coming! Take down! There's more! Find cover! We're clear!
Could use some ammo,
Nobody else
sir!
over here.
It's here, Private!
Rogers, take point. Secure the next room.
Door's blocked. We're gonna have to squeeze through.
Looks awful tight. Should've laid off the corned beef.
Real fun. Daniels, you're up.
Shit! I need help!
Are you okay? right there. Keep quiet till we hit him. Okay, let's go. Down the stairs. That truck's blocking our path. We'll push it. Hey, pop the brake and steer. The rest of you, put your backs into it. Hey, you got it.
Daniels, need your help. Son of a bitch.
Tires still look good. I've got some gas. Battery works. We need to ride out of here. Lieutenant, I think I can hotwire it. Big surprise there. Shove it, college. Okay, let's move. Get ready, boys. Push it. Keep moving. We need to clear the lobby. Suspect take right. Yellow left with me. Style. Second floor. You all right? MG's on the stairs. Push around to their flanks.
The lobby is clear.
Hope that's all of them. Damn! They're all over the place! Second platoon is sweeping the upper floors. We need to secure the basement. On me! Ammo when you're ready, Private. Stay close.
Hey, Styles. Found a little hiding spot.
Daniels, get the door.
Lights on.
Ich will gucken. Vielleicht haben sie etwas zu essen.
Sounds like a kid. Daniels, you still got that chocolate bar?
Yes, sir. Bet y'all are hungry. Go home. Take it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! It's all right! It's all right! We're not gonna hurt you. We're not gonna hurt you.
No food. My sister. Please. Help us.
No. Kraut reinforcements will be here any minute. We don't have time to be babysitting civilians.
There's only 2 of them.
Sir, you better come see this.
Just perfect.
Shh. We passed that truck a few hundred yards back. We can drive it here and we can get them all out.
With all due respect, our mission was to secure this hotel.
Sagen Sie.
Wir haben Verwundete. Die werden es nicht schaffen. Ich
I
will
don't
fliehen.
speak. Ich spreche etwas Deutsch. Keine Sorge, alles wird gut.
You speak German? When the hell were you going to tell us that?
It wasn't.
All right, we're gonna get these people out of here. Daniels, Aiello, you take that truck, rendezvous with us on the west side of the hotel. Get moving.
Makes me wonder what else you've been hiding from us, Herr Zussman.
Cut me some slack, Sergeant.
Not on your life, Private. Not on your life.
Looks like it's you and me, Daniels. Can't believe Zussman didn't tell us he spoke Kraut.
His family's German-Jewish. He just didn't want anyone to know about the German part.
I guess we all got something we ain't proud of. Please, we gotta worry about a bunch of Kraut.
They got a kid in there. Old folks, too. They're civilians. We send them to the rear. That's what we do.
There's the truck. Come on. Okay, just need a minute to get this baby started.
All right, we'll cover you.
German troops incoming!
Get it moving!
Multiple APCs incoming.
Take cover! We can't stay here! We gotta hurry! I need more time! We need to kill that last half-track! Aiello, hurry the hell up!
They stopped coming in. Looks like they're falling back.
Okay, it's running! Get on!
You got it running.
Thanks for covering me.
I think they might be regrouping on the north side.
Gotta let the squad know.
We gotta get these folks out fast.
That would dig in.
Too risky. We don't want them caught in the crossfire.
A little late for that.
Just hurry.
Pearson's right, Daniels. We don't have time to worry about these people.
They're civilians. They need our help.
Drive through and park it on the street.
Yes, Sergeant.
All right, get the civilians out of here! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So we gotta move. Reinforcements are on the way.
Anna? Anna!
Oh, hold on. Where you going?
Meine Schwester, ich muss zurück!
What's she saying?
She thinks her sister went back to the basement.
Well, then that's where she's staying. We gotta get these people out of here. Come on.
Lieutenant, let me go.
Nobody's going.
You got 2 minutes. I'm going with you. Nope, just Daniel. It's too dangerous. I need everyone here to cover the perimeter. Yes, sir. You get back here fast. Will do, sir. Shit! Scheiße! Oh, fuck. Gotta find Anna. Hey, kiddo. Come on. Let's get you back to your sis.
Ich habe Kasper gefunden.
Komm her.
Du kannst nicht entkommen!
Shh. It's all right.
Wo ist er hin? Er versteckt sich! Den Keller durchsuchen!
Ist alles okay, Kasper? Ist alles
You're doing great.
Erika! Lass mich nicht hier.
Keine Anzeichen von Feinden.
Wir sind nicht allein.
Shh. It's okay.
Hey, Kasper, es ist okay.
Mir reicht soll das! Sofort wieder raufkommen!
Hier! Ich habe etwas gehört!
Kasper!
Fuck.
Nein, Kasper!
Was soll das? Sofort wieder raufkommen!
Gossmann, Müller, wir werden angegriffen. Rauf, sofort.
Wir suchen nach jemandem, der hier entlang gelaufen sein muss.
Geh hoch und sag Kurt, dass wir Hilfe auf der Südseite des Hotels brauchen. Schnell! Bewegung!
Verstanden!
Was ist denn das?
Wir werden angegriffen! Jawohl!
You're doing great. We're almost there.
Ich will Erika!
Just need you to be brave a little longer.
Ich muss hier raus!
Don't worry. Where do they keep coming from?
Alleine!
We gotta keep moving.
Get her to the truck! We got this covered!
Yes, sir! Time to clean house!
Daniels! Daniels? Get over here!
Almost ours! We're taking the lobby!
Anna! Thank you. Mama hat gesagt, ich soll mich um Kasper kümmern. Die kommen nicht zurück.
Okay, they can take it from here. Let's go.
We're escorting them, and that's final. Pierce is right, sir. If we go with them, chances are they'll draw fire. Seems like a risky move. Private Sussman, we are clearing this street and then getting them out, understood? I understand, sir. I just think they might be safer on their own.
And if we let the Germans reoccupy this hotel, every squad that comes through here will be in danger.
This isn't Kasserine. We have the upper hand. Get them on the truck.
It's your show.
Defensive positions! all quiet. Garden's clear.
Kann jemand einen Laster fahren? Wie
Street's
in
clear.
einem Breckenhäusen.
Everybody okay?
Ich kann fahren.
Come on! Look out!
This
After Aachen, nothing's gonna be the same. But we finally got a foothold into Germany. The gateway to the Rhine.
Your orders were to take the hotel, not evacuate civilians. Who decided this was a rescue op?
We thought there was time, sir.
Last time I checked, Turner was in charge, not you. Is he making the calls now?
No, sir. It was my call. It's on me.
It's on both of us.
Yeah, well, right now, the last thing I should be worried about is if two of my best men can follow orders when we're on the verge of the biggest operation of the entire war. Let me remind you, this is the spearhead of our final draw.
Everyone gather around.
Where's Daniels?
Davis is talking. Come on.
On my way.
The Hurtgen is dark and nearly impenetrable. Our mission is to take Hill 493. Whoever holds the hill dominates the valley. Now, for lesser men, this task might seem insurmountable. But our division boasts a proud history of firsts. In World War I, we were first to hold off a German attack. First to launch a counteroffensive. First across the Rhine. Nothing has ever stopped us, and nothing ever will. Lieutenant, tell them what we're all about.
No mission too difficult, no sacrifice too great. Duty first.
I can't hear you.
No mission too difficult, no sacrifice too great. Duty first.
That's right. Now get ready to move out.
Duty first. Back to the old meat grinder.
Amen, brother. We move out in 5.
Hey, Daniels, can you do me a favor and bring some chow over to Willis? He's watching the ground.
You got it. Morning. Compliments of the chef.
Only the finest, eh? Thanks, buddy.
How's it looking?
See for yourself.
Those guns aren't letting up.
It's been non-stop.
That's the plan.
First platoon,
Thanks.
we are moving.
All right. Our objective is to eliminate the hilltop artillery so we can hold the forest. First stage is linking up with 2nd platoon at the river. Then we move out.
What kind of resistance are we looking at?
The heavy
Here
kind.
she is! Davis assembled the biggest damned armored convoy ever!
If that don't put the fear of God in them krauts, nothing will.
Watch your asses! You're in the death factory!
Why we need to hammer those guns and keep them alive. Everyone on me! How you guys holding up?
Sons of bitches keep hitting us. Next wave could be any minute.
All right, 1st platoon, let's help these boys out.
Set up perimeter defenses.
All right, grab some mines and get those MGs ready.
Barclay, Cooper, advance to the bridge and signal when you see movement.
We need to strengthen those defenses. Place those mines.
Sir, I thought we were gonna hit the artillery at Hill 493.
Can't leave our lines exposed. We'll advance to the assembly point once the bridge is secure.
Judging by these craters, it ain't gonna be easy.
Easy's not why we're here, Private.
See these crop dragons deep? No way our armor's getting through.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Crowd's coming through the fog!
Get back to cover! Defense positions, hold the line!
Firing positions!
Prepare! Engage! Engage!
Fire! Take some ammo, Daniel!
Incoming!
Get to cover!
Smoke screen!
Get ready! Enemies concealing their
Grenade!
movement.
Coming!
Toss it out! Grenade! Heads down, troops! Fall back position! Western bridgehead! Pull it back! Panzers down!
They're falling back!
They're retreating! Daniels, get over here. Good work, Daniels. First platoon,
We're gonna split
rally
into
on
two
me.
teams.
We're
Pearson,
coming,
you'll
sir.
head north over the bridge to reach the hill. I'll follow the river with a squad to guard your advance. Assembly point will be the base of Hill 493.
See you soon.
Yeah, you be careful out there.
Eh, you too.
Hope splitting up was the right move. If we let the Krauts cross this river, they could endanger the whole mission. That's why we're guarding Pearson's flank. How far to the assembly point, sir? We'll get to the base of Hill 493 soon. Just need to follow the river. We have to take them down, but we're outgunned. Gotta probe their flanks. Don't let them see you. Fight the dog! Oh, shit! Shit, it's a trap! We've been spotted! Come on! Keep moving! Artillery down 0! Go left! Get up that hill!
Get up, Brad. I know you better than anyone, so I know you still got fight in you. Can't give up. Not now, not ever.
Paul?
Krauts could be here any second, so show me what you're made of and get on your feet.
I'm afraid I won't make it.
You got to, Red. Hazel needs you, and so does your child. Now get up.
I will.
Of course you will, because you don't know the meaning of quit. I got faith in you, baby brother.
Paul. Paul.
Meet me at home, baby brother.
Briggs. Oh, God. Gotta find the assembly point. Jesus.
Oh, shit!
Huh? Huh?
Turner!
You got it, sir.
Get the door. I'll cover you.
Looks too run down to provide much defense.
Crowd's probably abandoned.
Think they'll be back?
Leave our guys out there.
No, sir.
Not anytime soon. Hope they made it to the assembly point. Listen. River must be close.
I'm praying our boys found cover from that artillery.
Sniper! He's up in that bunker. We're gonna flush him out. Stay low. Head down.
He's got one of ours.
Check the flanks. Please help me! We're gonna pull you in.
Sit tight. We'll get him.
We need to hurry.
He's not alone.
He's down! me. Area's clear. But that soldier didn't have to die. Let's move. Assembly point's not far. Hope our guys got there okay. Gunfire! We must be near our guys. Let's move! Drop! Kyle, that you? Look at it! Advancing from the east!
You got it, sir.
Damn it! That's the last of them. Good job, Daniels. Squad, fall in at the bridge. We'll hold the mill as a staging ground. If Pearson gets here, we'll advance to the assembly point.
On my way, sir.
Get to cover! Get fire on them! Crack shot! Loading! Moving! Got it! Great! There's more coming! Grab what you can and hold in position! Grenade out! Grenade! Half track! Get fire on it! We'll hold them off. Stay alert. We're gonna wait for Pearson, then proceed
Grenades
to the
and smokes,
assembly
over
point.
here!
Stiles, Daniels, on me. We hold this position until Pearson gets here, then we take the hill together.
Still waiting on Pearson.
Dog 1 Outrider. Dog 1-6. Do you read me? Over. Any and all receiving units, this is Dagwood White, Dog 1-6, requesting a commo check. Can you read me? Over.
If you don't mind me saying, sir, maybe we should head to the assembly point.
Keep up! Let's go! Let's go!
Maybe Pearson's still at the base of the hill.
I'm guessing we're way past that. Keep moving, goddammit! Sounds like our guys!
Daniels!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Where's the rest?
Pearson took him to attack the guns. We begged for reinforcements.
Stubborn son of a bitch. We'll come back for you.
Hurry! They need us! Get down! Artillery barrage! There's no way around! Get to top this hill! Stay low and advance! MG, 12 o'clock! Fire!
MG
Right
down!
side, they're pinning our boys! Daniels, take them out! One at a time! 2 gunners left! Daniels, you made it!
Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, buddy.
Pearson! What the hell were you thinking?
I'm staying on mission. We need to get our engineer to clear that pillbox.
This isn't over.
Daniels, escort Parker so he can plant a charge on that bunker.
Yes, Sergeant.
Daniels, let me know when you're ready.
Keep your head down and go.
Fire
Move
on
up.
the MG.
Go, go, go! Covering fire!
Move now.
Move it up! Cover me!
Parker, move up.
Parker's down. Daniels, get the charge and finish the job.
All right, cover me. Going for the charge. I got it. I'm going for it. I need cover and fire. Charge is planted. Get back. any casualties?
We executed the mission.
How many?
Our instructions were to take this hill.
You should have waited for
There
us.
wasn't time.
What about our
We had orders!
The hell with our goddamn orders!
Do you think I wanted any of this? We are cogs in the machine, Joseph. We start going our own way, the whole thing breaks down. When did you forget that?
These are men! Our men! When did you forget?
Those 150s are still firing on our position.
Keep moving. We're taking them out. Daniels, artillery is ahead. Get that door open. Enemies in the trenches! Enemies down! Daniels, get a thermite on that gun! Fire the hole!
Yankee Spider!
Dead ahead!
There's more guns up ahead! Keep moving! This is it! Last 150!
Crowds are everywhere!
Phone a
We need to
grenade!
sweep this area before hitting the 150s.
Enemies down! Hit the last guns! Charges planted! Tiger! My cover! Grenade out! Take it out! With what? We still got some thermite! It ain't enough! Grenade! It has to be! Pearson and I will draw its fire! Daniels, you plant a thermite on the back! Now move! Thermite out! Enemy reinforcements! Find cover! Toss it out a grenade! I need more ammo, Lieutenant! Here, Daniels! Damn it! Throw the smoke!
It's Perez!
He's it! It's okay. I've got you, son. Lieutenant!
Ami. Fluchen Schweine. Panische Arschlöcher. Sie werden uns nie schlagen. Was machen sie hier auf unserem Kontinent? Hä? Ich am Arsch lecken.
Turner! Enemy reinforcements! Fall back!
I'm not gonna make it. Leave me. I got you. Go.
We're not gonna make it!
Stay with me. Turner. get our boys out of here.
No, we can still make it.
You have to retreat.
No, we ain't leaving you here.
You get me up, I'll hold them off. You have to go! Go!
It was an honor.
No sacrifice too great. Go.
Fall back!
Sergeant! Move! Move!
Fall back! Move back!
Stop that!
There's an order down there! Go! Go!
No!
"6 weeks now since Turner was killed and I got promoted. It's Christmas. We're digging into the Ardennes forest in Belgium. So cold, we're pissing ice cubes. Gonna be one hell of a fight." With Turner gone, we lost our protector. Paul, all I wanted was to come home a hero. Now that Pearson's in charge, I may not come home at all.
Merry Christmas, Turner. Oh, and Turner. Pearson made farm boy over here a corporal.
Nice boots, College. They look new.
Yeah, poached them off some replacement. Poor kid froze to death.
Pearson wasn't so stingy with requisitions, I wouldn't have to steal.
It's okay. They weren't doing the replacement any good.
Where's that farm kid I used to know?
You see him, give me a holler.
Hell of a Christmas, eh, Phyllis?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why would I want to be cuddled up by a nice warm fire with my gal? When I could be freezing my ass off with you bastards.
Oh, shit. Incoming.
Aiello, get back on that MG.
Yes, Sergeant.
Sergeant, any extra coats or blankets?
You look just fine to me. East dugout got hit all night. Grab an ammo box, you're gonna resupply him.
I take that ammo. Aiello's gonna run dry.
Well, then I guess you better make every goddamn shot count.
This is Little Pete. Got any spares, fellas?
Got some ammo, fellas.
Lucky here. It's a regular old St. Nick.
Throw it under our tree.
What'd you bring us? Chocolate? My socks?
Shit, cross over the hill, 12 o'clock. Run jam! Take him out! What the hell was that all about?
Is that it? Scan for more. There's another!
I need a couple men over here on the double!
Oh, Corporal. got a treat for you. This is Howard.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Sorry, I didn't expect
to work alongside such a fine engineer.
Howard was part of the company that took the ridge. I can't believe they let him fight.
Oh, yeah. They even let us die. Now, when this convoy rolls through, Krauts are gonna unleash hell.
Thought we had reserves coming.
We are the reserves.
Sergeant, we should call in air support.
Look at that. Daniels here just remembered he was a corporal.
Radio's working now.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on any help. Our flatboys got their hands full.
Now we just gotta make sure these guys get to the right.
Yeah, if there are any bridges left.
There's that holiday spirit assessment.
Front armor's inbound and they cut our lines.
There's a radio and old CP. You provide fire support. I'll get it working. That CP's on top of the enemy.
Hey, you're a corporal now, goddammit! Start acting like one!
You can't expect us to go out there with him.
You're from Queens. Nothing new.
You say so?
Hey! I was an NCO. Gave up my stripes to be here. Now we need to move. Now!
Lead the way. Let's go topsy-turvy.
Wait until I punch you in our nose.
Hey, you get it done.
Howard dies, we're all screwed. Daniels, let's go. Krauts are coming. Enemy infantry coming from the one.
Get to the radio! Daniel, I got it! It's by the tree line! It's gonna take some time. Keep them occupied.
Easy for you to say.
Block the tree line.
Cover me!
Shit! Stand up down here!
I need more time!
Gotta hurry!
Taking fire!
Coming from the wood.
That radio better be working! That radio should get! Almost done! Howard, get down!
All right, it's working! Call for air support!
Rover Joe! This is Dagwood, White 5, requesting close air support. Over.
Copy that, Dagwood White 5. Air support is already tasked with heavy bomber support. ETA unknown. Over. 509, this is command. We've got an emergency request for close air support. Pull your squad once you've reached the target area.
Copy, command. We'll adjust once these heavies are safe. Course change complete. We're 3 minutes out from target location. Let's keep these heavies clean. Coming up on anti-aircraft fire. Taking evasive maneuvers to avoid flak. Hold formation. Stay tight to the big birds. Let's get near the front of the flight group. Looks like the flak is letting up. Keep your eyes peeled for crowds. Bandits inbound, 2 o'clock high.
I see him! I see him!
Let's keep them off those bombers. Break formation. Another group at 9 o'clock, coming in fast. Boom! Get that bogey off your tail!
Stop shooting at him! Clear the passport.
To your right. I'm losing fuel. miles out from target.
Krauts are back.
On our 6! Keep up the pressure, boys! Bogey on 6! I got one on my tail! Approaching the target area. Give those heavies some room. Cut the chatter and form up on me. Command, this is 509er. We've cleared the heavies and are ready for air support.
Copy, 509. We've got enemy infantry and armored vehicles engaged with the 9th Armored Division. Over.
Rover Joe, this is Dagwood, White 5. We're getting overrun. Where the hell is that air support?
Stand by, Dagwood White 5. Aircraft inbound 50 miles out. Over.
Daniel, first aid kit ready for you. Move. Gotta get back to the line.
Go! Air support's on its way. We're not gonna last. Gotta hold them off a little longer.
where I tell you! Counter explode! It's too close! Rover! We need immediate air support to 9 top! What are our coordinates? What are they?
913-820!
913-820! Go! Cover!
Lost it! This way, Daniel! Here's the spot! Move the spot! Away, Hill! Come on, Daniel, hold it! Daniel! Shit, you all right? Give me your pistol!
Pearson's gone to a dark place. I can feel myself getting dragged down with him. But I gotta stay sharp if I'm gonna make you proud, brother.
Wasser bitte.
What's he want?
Wasser, bitte.
Here.
God damn it, what are you doing, Zussman?
Lay off, Sergeant.
What's that? Huh? How's that, huh? How's that work for you?
Much better.
Enemy trucks with explosives will be coming through here soon. We can't let them get to the ride. Pearson's ordered us to block the road by bringing down these trees.
Where the hell is Pearson?
Probably in some hidey hole with the detonator. And his whiskey.
You know what else gets you drunk? Hypothermia.
Not if we keep moving. Siles, you're with Pearson's group.
Just my luck.
Daniel, Zussman, you come at me while I set the final charge. Then we ambush the trucks.
Will do.
I got this. Go watch the road for enemy trucks.
There's our signal. Trucks are inbound.
Lobbing a grenade! Toss it out! Go, go! Take those trucks!
Yes, sir.
Styles,
Huh?
we'll be coming through the gates at 0300. Find a high vantage and cover our assault.
There's our two high points near the front gate. Must be a few ways to sneak in. Quiet. Crowds are everywhere. All right, now we gotta find the vantage by the gate. There's the base community. Climb the radar building for overwatch. Pearson's coming through the gate to our right. Get ready. Scout the area.
Pearson's advancing to the trucks! Moving up! Cover them! German officers inbound! Second floor on the balcony! We gotta stop that truck! Support Pearson! Pearson is pinned down! Help him get to the explosive! Pearson is the first truck! Destroy the lead truck! Let's move to the next position! Follow me!
Too damn late!
Daniel, first aid kit ready for you!
Pearson's falling back.
Daniel, first aid kit ready for you!
This is bad. Jewish POWs don't get off easy. Stay calm, it'll be okay.
That was close. You okay? They captured Zussman. I'm sorry about your buddy, but we need to hit that last truck now.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Zussman was captured!
Pearson comes first!
I can't leave him! Can't lose that truck. Can't lose that truck.
March 1945. With the 9th Armored and the...
I want nothing more than to be with Hazel when our baby arrives. But I gotta convince Pearson to let me back in the fight. I'm...
Oh, what are you doing here?
What's it look like?
Suicide.
Hey, I wouldn't go in there. Pearson's been hitting the sauce.
Thanks for the warning.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm not giving up on Zussman.
Tell it to the chaplain, because I got no room for a second. Who can't follow orders?
You weren't following orders when you refused to abandon those boys at Kazarane.
What did you just say to me?
You heard me.
You better leave while you can still walk.
Davis told me. It wasn't your fault. You were only trying to do right by your platoon.
Get out! Get out!
I'm not going anywhere.
I said get out! God damn it! My orders were to fall back, but I just couldn't leave them. I told my men we were gonna hold this pass until reinforcements got here, but they never came. They never came. So I guess you're right. I did get my men killed. No go.
Not without my platoon.
You think you got some guts, don't you? Try getting the job done day in and day out while your men are dying all around you.
Turner would have never given up like this.
My estimate
Then
is
make that
1
make
minute
something!
ahead world record,
No
and I'm on
sacrifice
the
too
last
great.
mission.
You don't know anything about sacrifice!
Honorable discharge papers signed by Davis.
I'm so
How long
close,
does that
Daddy.
My ticket home.
How long does that take?
How long?
Yeah.
I could have had everything.
2 hours and 9 minutes.
A hero's welcome. My girl in my arms.
Nice.
Even a Bronze Star. But I got one last
On one
mission.
level, somehow I lost 3 minutes.
Crazy ain't the half of it.
Even with things going alright?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Sergeant?
I said fall in, goddammit.
I just randomly lost fucking 3 minutes.
Come on in, now's the time.
The plane section is very RNG, and if you do extremely good on the first part, the second part, the AI just stopped working.
Not all of us. Let's take that bridge and find out.
I mean, that's kind of weird.
Yes, Corporal.
It's fucking, yeah. Like, I killed every plane.
If Zussman's alive,
And
he's
6 of them
across
within,
that
like,
bridge.
a reasonable
We
amount
just
of
gotta
time.
take it first.
The one I was on when you left, I forgot to turn my audio back.
We get
So I
this
had to
convoy across,
reset.
we're in the heartland. We'll bust them open. Look, it's all in
Oh, because the audio was shit.
And there's no audio. That's against the rules. I don't give a fuck if I'm a mod.
Convoy was fired!
Rules are rules.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow them, even if I'm like the person who fucking made them.
Yeah, like why should you be obsolete from the rules, basically?
And you know, it'd be weird if the world record randomly had 30 seconds of it removed. Then it was longer than 30 seconds, like a whole minute, like just disappeared in audio.
Plus, it's a good idea to have the audio so you can physically hear if it was sped up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I had to sleep it for 5 minutes.
You didn't sleep for 5 minutes?
No, I slept for only 5 minutes.
Why didn't you just go back to sleep?
Because, alright, so where my room sits in the house, it basically acts as like a ampliphone or whatever those things are that people yell into for like rallies and shit. My fucking room is like situated perfectly so every sound in the house that's on the other side of that hall gets amplified straight to my room. So I could hear every little thing in the house.
Just buy some time. We'll handle the
Like, it's not just that. I'm coming down with something that my brother has too, where it makes it's supposed to be some sort of virus or whatever, but one of the things it does to give you migraines is it amplifies sound to like hurt your head and everything. And I'm coming down with that. And fucking I've got like the early stages of the sound problem on top of fucking my room being a microphone basically. So every time somebody said a word, fucking took a step in the house, freaking did anything, I can hear it clear as day. Dude, I can legit hear my watch. The sound, you know how your watch has that really soft ticking that you practically have to put your ear up to. I can hear that from here. Like if I just stay quiet just a little bit, I can hear it. I can completely understand why my brother's been in a bad mood for the last 2 days now. That on top of the fact that like legit all I heard the entire time was yelling and shit too.
Yeah, my parents are doing it right now.
Yeah, I know, I can hear them.
Really?
But yeah, like I get like small clips of hearing your parents and I can hear them.
Just bitching.
Yeah, fucking that's all like that's the majority of what I hear while I was trying to sleep too. Fucking I'm laying there and I'm just like open the door and whenever they start knocking, they can't hear me, but I sound like I'm yelling to myself. So I legit started throwing a tantrum in the bed. And I just actually screamed at the door for them to open it.
Dude, that must be
Daniels, go right!
Fucking is.
You could have told me that earlier when I was making the retarded.
No, it didn't start like becoming a real issue until I went go lay down. Like earlier, I didn't have really any problems. Like I had some small sensitivity to sound, but now it's fucking ridiculous. Like, dude, I have my fucking TV sound turned down to 0 right now. And fucking just the small clacking from my like controller freaking is annoying. From like the joysticks and shit. Yeah, I can hear that through the headphones. And it's fucking annoying.
Is like Oprah Winfrey annoying or just like?
It's basically like if somebody was just to do something over and over and over again. It's not necessarily that it's loud, it's the fact that you could just hear the sound over and over again.
Oh, I understand. So you know
Like,
how earlier, I'm sorry, you know how earlier I was complaining about in Modern Warfare 2 they curve the fucking rockets to kill you?
Yeah.
They do the exact same thing in fucking World War II.
Seriously?
But this one's like to further the game. So like you will literally see the rocket go from like head height directly to your feet and explode.
They're surrendering!
It's over. It's over.
The bridge is ours.
Aggro.
Corporal Howard.
You like
I owe you
egg
an
rolls?
apology.
Yeah.
You owe me a hell of a lot
Egg
more.
rolls are actually pretty dope. Are you more a fan like of the meat ones or the veggie ones?
Man,
Just
I
made
go
history,
for egg
brothers.
rolls.
First across the line.
I don't give a fuck.
What you looking at, Fritz?
There are reports of POW camps in the area. Davis has ordered us
I
to
like the
wait
veggie ones a little bit more just because like I find that with the meat ones, the way that they have the meat in it, it like jams itself between your teeth in a way that makes you like concerned
Proud our platoon
that
held the first
somehow
bridgehead
like
online.
your fucking
Now our
your mouth
convoy's
is
rolling
just
into the
doing
heart
some
of
weird shit
Germany.
it's never done
They
before.
say war's as good as won.
Like you forget the biology of your mouth and
Not
you're
whilst
sitting there
us is out
like
there.
maybe the root of my tooth is outside of its gums. Like when you start feeling all that weird shit because of the meat, but in reality it's just the meat
After leaving
jammed in your
Bridge on our
gum.
mission east,
Yeah.
we searched camps along the way. I thought
I hate being left-handed because I eat with my left hand, but you know my mouse, my WASD hand is my left hand.
More like a labor camp.
Oh yeah.
So I have to let go to reach over to my far right to eat because I don't eat with my right hand.
I feel you. See, I'm not gonna talk shit because I already understand that most people aren't ambidextrous.
Yeah.
So,
See, you're ambidextrous because you beat other people's meat while beating your own. That takes some skill.
yeah, it's part of the skill in the beginning.
What?
I said that's part of the reason I got the skill to begin with. More meat means more money.
Mhm.
So, it was just an investment early on, and now it's just an advantage.
An advantage.
Except for in small stupid things, it tends to be confusing sometimes.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
The world's gotta
Like we had this religion thing where they thought it would be funny. They're like, we're gonna tie your dominant hand to somebody else's at the table, and you're gonna have to try eating and stuff while your hands are tied together with this person. So I just gave somebody one of my hands, and I started eating just casually with the other.
You have to tie
So
both your hands to him.
Yeah. So they tied both my hands to two separate people.
Dude, that reminds me of like when we were inside that jacket. And you were trying to control me, and me and you were fighting from the inside out.
The thing too is what I notice is people who have a dominant hand, that's what they typically like use their whole body as their dominant side sort of thing. So like for you and me, that shit's really confusing to work together because like I don't have necessarily one side that I like depend on, and it legit could just switch sort of thing.
Give me 1 second, I just poured grease on my chest.
Everything's coming full circle.
Okay.
All I've done, all I wish
I
I'd
used a
done.
fucking dry sock.
It's like my whole life is leading to this moment.
We need to head home, baby brother.
So you like gravy on your turkey breasts? I'm sorry.
Paul!
Yes.
Alright, nice.
You died right there in the snow. All because I couldn't. Damn
I
it.
hate you.
I'm coming,
Oh, I'm
Justin.
sorry.
You're not gonna die, brother. Not now. Not today.
Dude, while I was laying down, I started wondering how do like cats and dogs and shit fucking put up with this?
Cats and dogs?
Yeah, they have like really sensitive hearing that is way more like inept than humans. And fucking like humans, our hearing gets just a little higher, and suddenly we become like fucking
Well, you
our
get
whole
used to it.
yeah, your whole shit fucking just goes down the drain.
I just got the world record.
But yeah, it doesn't take that long to get used to.
Okay.